Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. This is a very serious matter when you are trading the future, and you have to have the proper trading training. And before you start going live, we strongly advise you to learn the market before you go live. All our videos are for educational purpose only. This is not a trading room, and you are very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as you are on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade, and we cannot guarantee you any success. Right now we are 9:36, then 5 minutes. So the market open a bit mixed, is to the downside, and we're gonna give it a few more minutes and then start evaluate the market direction. So if you just hang on a bit for a few minutes, we normally start at 10 o'clock, and we will see how this market. We had a sell signal on the ES at the, if you look at the left upper corner, the market analyzer, 31.40.50, target 31.28, and did hit. But I extended the target, but the market did hit the number we estimated is 31.28. And now we have an entry on 99.57.50 on the NASDAQ, target 99.21.75. There is a problem in the projection at 99.43, so we will see what will happen here. The YM, we had an entry, and as you see, 26.501, target 263.39. And we hit the target if I kept the needle on the target, but I expanded because it's a bit early, and we will... here it is. Right now it's 9:37, so I was counting on the market to go farther down. On the right upper corner, this is the scalper market analyzer, and it is the same signal. This is the same system, but one is a scalper and one is a swing trading. So they're not separate. Actually, they are one system. You can use a minute, or you can use the 15 minutes, or the 15 second, or the 30 second scalping. Also, we have a different type of an auto trade that are really doing very well this morning. Also, we are testing the C scalper. This one here, the C scalper. We have not released yesterday in the webinar, and we are about to release it next Monday. We have done some adjustment on the C scalper, and now today we are testing the C scalper to see, and there is two different function on it, where it is a very smart the way it's done. That you can put 4 contracts, 2 contracts, 1 contract, whatever you want, and let it trade. Or if you want to, you can use it in a way, even if you arm the C scalper to 4 contract, will take the first trade, and if the market goes to your direction, it's going to stay on 1 contract, and if the market going against you, then we'll get filled 1 more contract, and then what we do, we level the price, and then the auto trade immediately trying to exit after he level out the other trade and then restart again. So this is a very smart algorithm to do it both of ways, and trying also to avoid a slippage. If you want to, on a limited orders basis or a market order, you can make a decision on that. On the CL auto trade, this is also, we only use minutes. We only have 1 chart because we find out there is a lot of confusion with using a Renko bar, a break even, ticks, line break, whatever. So this is the only chart in ticks we have is the 90 ticks, and the rest is all in minutes. And because when you find consistency in minute, the consistency in the minute, you're not gonna find it in the range and the ticks, and especially the Renko bar. So what we have done, we mainly are using the minute, and of course also it is for the guys trying to auto trade. It's not also to just turn on the auto trade. The most important in the auto trading is to look at the market for a few minutes and see how is this market is moving, or it got stuck in a channel or something like this, or if you need to hold on a little bit for 5 minutes before you start your auto trade. If the market got stuck between a channel, or as an example, this is a really something a disaster trader or an amateur trader is not getting it. As we see here on the ES, if you are auto trading, and we have covered that last week, if we have a projection at 31.25, it doesn't matter if you are auto trading or not. The matter of fact is the 31.25, it is a support area or a projection area, or where the ES is not able to break those levels. So it is irrelevant. And this is the saddest part in the auto trading, when a guy is not accepting that the ES at the moment it is on a support level at 31.50 projection level, and he's auto trading and he's not accepting the fact is the ES is having a problem with that number. And the most disaster traders, because they are auto trading, maybe he's expecting his auto trade to break the 31.75, but whether you are a manual trader or an automated trader, it doesn't matter. It is still, we have a problem at 31.75. So this is really sad for a grown man thinking, using a mechanical automated trade, that his auto trade is going to cut through all the fibs just to make him happy. And this is a really disaster thinking. Guys, we've been screaming a lot, and I keep most of my videos single every day, trying to show the high risk in the future trading and how to look at the market. You do not look at the market, whether you are auto trading, banana trading, or a manual trading. You're not going to go anywhere. If this ES is not going to break the 31.31, it's not going to go anywhere. So it doesn't matter if you are auto trading or a manual trading. Of course, there is a disaster auto trade, and there is a good auto trade. There is an auto trade can work on the minutes and be in touch with the reality of the trend when you are using a minute. Or if you are using a Renko bar, you are a total different out of a reality, the trend where it is. And this is really a disaster when a Renko does not. Renko are superb. Any type of a Renko, they are superb for a reversal, which we have in automated reversal trading. Also, there is some of the Renkos, the wig on the bar, it is over 20 ticks, the wig. That means you're going to be knocked out every single trade when the 20 ticks on the wig. So it looks pretty, and beauty is not going to give us bread, but the minute It give us the reality what's going on, and we cannot lose direction here. So one of the things is I'm still having a problem with the beginners to understand you cannot just take an auto trade, whether it's from us or somebody else, and skip the training process, and you just jump in the market life. It is a fast train, and it's gonna hit the wall sometimes, you know. So please, before, whether you are with us or with any other company or any other system, try to do your training as much as you can until you become consistent, and then use your money. Don't go use a real money and you have no clue what's going on in the market and hoping everything is going to be okay. This is not going to be okay. Here is numbers. It's not going to be okay by just saying I can pull that one. This one here, whether your name is Mike or Steven or whatever, it doesn't matter. If you make a wrong decision in the market, you got to pay for it. And there is no such a thing. A trader can make money every single day. Not even the best trader in the world, guys. I keep repeating myself because we still getting people thinking is it just a winning, and the guy don't have money, don't have experience, and he's expecting to win every day. I'm expecting him to lose every day. No matter what you give him in his hand, he's going to wreck it. And talking to an educated person with the market, he's an educated in the market, not as an educated person. He knows better how to approach the market. And when you talk to a person is uneducated in the market, you cannot go through his head that you cannot just get away with mistakes in the market. It bites immediately. So as we see here on the ES, whether you are auto trading or not, the system has entered perfect place, and the system hit the target as estimated. And the market right now, as we analyze this ES, it is going between the projection 31.31 and the resistance 31.41.25. So no matter what you do, whether you are a manual trader or an auto trader, it's not going to change the fact, guys, that the market got stuck in that channel here. Actually, I have a guy said the ES got stuck on the YouTube channel, and I just did not know what to say. It's not stuck on the YouTube channel. The ES is stuck between a support and a resistance line on the chart. It's not because I'm not moving the ES for you. I cannot move the ES for you. So we received an email that he thought the ES got stuck on my channel for some reason. So. I'm not moving the ES. The ES moves by itself. So sometimes we get emails. I don't know what to say. I mean, you want to cry or you want to laugh. So I'm trying to be a little bit more specific that the ES now broke that channel, and now he broke the channel on the chart, not my channel, 31.31. And now after he broke that area, this is the second level, 31.23.25. And if we are able to break that area, the final destination on the ES before 12 o'clock is going to be 31.13.50. Most likely this is where the ES is about to stop. I'm not sure the ES is going to be further than that. So we will see how the market will play. So this is very clear how the ES Another things also you can see on the ES chart, when the red dot or a green dot, when the red dot fires like this means the seller, and you see that a lot between the fib lines. So you can see the fibs, the sellers is trying to push this level 31.2350. I mean, if I know the sellers and I don't know what the seller is trying to do, then I'm still losing information here. It does not matter if I can read the seller, which most of them, they're gonna dismiss that order within milliseconds before, then you got the wrong reading. Doesn't matter. But combining to see how there is a seller on the chart, and you can see in conjunction with your fib line, they're trying to break that area here. So when we are saying we're trying to break the 31.22, if they manage to break that area, we are going directly to the 31.1250. If they fail, this means your ES is going back to the 31.39 and trying to find an exit or trying to find a breakout so he can try to keep moving. So the next level, it will be if the sellers, as you see here on the chart, it was two lines of red dots, and now there is only one line of red dots. What happened when the ES came in here, they're trying to sell and push this market further down, and it fell. Because it is, you notice when there is a fib line, when you look at this chart in here, when you see the sellers trying to push and trying to break those key lines in the market, and when they fell, it's gonna make a problem for you trading, whether you are a manual trading or you are auto trading, is gonna be a problem, and you have to be aware of it. Because if you have a sell position, now here it is. I mean, if a guy don't know what he's doing and he have a sell position here, and all of a sudden this market broke that level, does not mean he become a good trader or he made he got it right. No, what he did, he just shoot it in the air and hit two birds in one time. This is not going to happen twice for him. So what I'm trying to say, if a guy trying to short this market from that area here, and it happened to be the seller broke that level here, and this guy with his good heart and good brain, he thought he got it right. And it's not. He just, by mistake, he made money on that, by luck. But in the reality, when this guy is trying to do that, and 10 minutes later, he get whacked again, and then he get pissed again. So you cannot just auto trade blindly, guys. I'm telling you from now, whether you are using our system or anybody else's system, you have to understand if this market is in trouble or not. You can brush me off as much as you want. You can dismiss what I'm saying as much as you want. At the end of the day, after 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and 5 years, you're going to come back to what I have said. Because if you are brushing what I'm saying, you're brushing it off, and you dismiss what I'm saying because you are auto-trading and this is not your problem, very soon you're going to find out your account is disappearing from your real money is going to disappear. And here it is. You don't know how you lost your money. You're going to be blaming Ninja Trader. You're going to blame the weather, the sun, the internet, your computer. And you still don't know what happened to you. What happened to you, you have not done your homework. When you don't do your homework, you're not going to make it. So in order for me to auto trade, I have to understand where is this market level, whether you are auto trading from some other company or you have a different system from this is a totally free education room here. We're not calling the trades for you. We've been doing this for quite time, trying to bring people to reality. and I'm a very, very, I'm trying so hard to bring those amateur traders to reality. This is not a picnic to go ahead and trying to open an account and go live, and you have no clue what you are doing here. This is a disaster. And I know there is a lot of commercials in there where they guarantee you. There is no guarantee, but they say, look, there is $80,000 here, $81,000 here. He made $45,000 in 1 month. And do you really think you can copy his trades? You cannot copy my trade. You cannot copy anybody else's trade. When you are sitting alone, guys, by yourself, and there is nobody with you, the only you have to be relying on yourself to steer your system. And if you are auto trading or you are manual trading or whatever, you have to do it yourself. You have to fly by yourself one day, and nobody is gonna hold your hands. You cannot rely on another guy calling the trades for you the rest of your life and call yourself a trader. The reason I'm saying that, because it is very sad, very sad. You see it every day, people losing money and ignoring the risk in the future market, and ignoring what everybody is saying to them or is telling them. What it is a denial person. When you tell him don't do something, and it is in a denial until he starts feeling it, and then he come back after 1 year, and now he is more cautious how to trade. So guys, I'm sorry to keep insisting on learning the market, and for God's sake, it's not costing you any dollar. We're not collecting any emails. You don't get any emails. You're not paying us. Listen to what this market is doing and how to look at the market. I don't know how long I can do that on a YouTube. It's killing our time. But it is free, for God's sake. And I wish I had somebody like this 28 years ago. That would have solved me a lot of problems. But then again, 28 years ago, when I was an aircraft engineer, and I said, I'm the smartest one, and I find out I was not smart in this business when I started. I got whipped as much as you think I got. So everyone starts here and thinks they are smart, and they find out they are not smart. And I was not smart when the older guys were talking to me. I ignored it, So this has happened to me, and now they ignore me, those younger people, and they're gonna one day come back and listen to those videos. So right now, to go back, evaluate what's going on. Enough of this. This is the symmetry. Took a very nice straight, and now we are going. Probably this one here is done. This is the C scalper modification, and we have not sent it out yesterday, so please do not nag me to send you out this one. We are testing it for this week before we send it out, and we will be sending out the update for the C scalper. It will be for next Monday, because we have to test it. And now it hit the target. What we are going to do, we are going to go ahead and reload it, and we can reload it here, and we are testing it right now, and we'll let it go for another round. To see. Actually, this one here, hardly any filter on it, on the C scalper, and we will see how it's handling the market before we send it out. So this is okay. Look at this one, guys. On the YM, this is a re-entry short on the YM, guys. The number this is right there at the fib, the 79 level. This is a re-entry, guys. Be careful. Also, for the auto traders, you can also, I'm having a problem with the internet. I apologize, guys. It seems like the internet is getting heavy here. Also, you can move the trailing stop and the stop loss if you like on those auto trade, and it is very nice if you want to make a decision on that auto trade to close position if you want to, or trying to take some of it out or a break even. You can do that manually. So, or if you see there is a good profit, $300, $400, $500, you still can move the needle and take some of the profit if you wanted to do that. So this is really important, guys, to keep your eye on the trade. And sometimes we see that a trader have $500 or $1,000 into the profit and he don't do anything. He keep looking at it, and then the market turn around and the whole $1,000 goes away. And this is not because the auto trade performance, but the guy is sitting and looking at it. I mean, of course, the auto trade can use a trailing stop loss, yes, but also it is important also when you see profit, you need to secure your profit, and you say, you know what, I have 500 or 300 or 200 or 100 or 1,000. And I like to keep that money, and then what you do, you can override the auto trade and protect your profit. You do not just keep looking at it and see if the market turn around and you don't do any action on it. This is really sad. So right now, what I'm expecting in this area on the YM, this is a re-entry point. And on the NASDAQ, there is no trade whatsoever on the NASDAQ at the moment. Sorry, guys, there is no trade on the NASDAQ. And as we see here, it's very clear what happened to the ES. It came into the double support area after a break in this projection, came into this double support area, and it's just sitting here on idle, and most likely is going to break even on that trade. There is nothing. And it hit the target 2 times. It hit the target 2 times. The auto trade put it on the target, but I'm the one who have extended the trade. But if the guy is sitting by himself, he have already hit the target and done for today. So, but this is the way it is, guys. And we will see what the other market is doing. The CL is doing extremely well. Sorry, guys, I'm having a problem with the internet today. And on the CL, I see clear all the way to the target 39.33. And I'm not expecting anything above. Look, this is very important. The ones have the zone for the customers, not for the outsider. The target 2 is in conjunction with the resistance line at 39.42. What does that mean? The ES is the CL is going to that target most likely. The target 2, 39.42, it is an institutional target. What does that mean? As simple as that, it's going to be profit taken at 39.42, mark my word on it, and the market is going backward. And we'll see the market is coming to the target 2, and that is the end of the destination for the CL. So knowing the limitation on that trade, it is just as important as the entry. On this one here, the ES, it hit the target 2 times what the system estimated, but I was a bit aggressive and I put it all the way down. I could have closed the position, but I kept it anyway, and I'm thinking it's going to go back down again. So on the CL, if we look at the CL, I don't know if you can see that loud and clear. There is a target 2. The target 2 has nothing to do with the signal system. The target 2, it is on the 1 minute, and it is an institutional, and it is once we hit the target 2, it's going to be profit taking. As simple as that. Now, if you are doing the scalper, look, this is the same principle. Does not require a brainer. What it does require is somebody to sit down and train. Some people, it might take them 1 month, 2 months. Some people 3 months. Some people will get it. Some people will not. We are not all the same here. And as we see here on the Russell, we have a perfect entry, and this is the scalper, and then we have a double resistance, and it is telling you the market either take it or leave this money on the table. You cannot just be 100%. The auto trades are 100%. But what I'm saying is you cannot be 100% relying on the auto trade to break a fib line for you, or break a key point in the market just because you are auto trading. If you are busy, not able to look at the charts, I strongly advise you to leave that business alone. It's okay to be away from the computer for 15, 20, 30 minutes, but you're not going to go on a honeymoon and leave the auto trade on and just go on a honeymoon on a yacht somewhere and coming back and find yourself there is money in your account. Most likely it's going to be wiped up, So we cannot honeymoon and close our eyes in here. We need to keep our eye open what's going on in the market. And this is honest to God true, guys. You cannot trade with your eyes closed. I don't care who you are. You cannot do that. So we need to have our eyes open very well, even if it's necessarily to put an eye drops in your eye so you can see the charts very good. Because if you don't see the danger in the market, your account is going to be wiped up. I don't care if your account is 2,000 or 2 million. You're going to clean your account nice, dry, and cut clean. We cannot say we are too busy to look at the chart. It's okay to go outside and wash your car, go to supermarket, coming home, keep your eye on things, it's fine. But you cannot just put it and go on a honeymoon, on a cruise somewhere. Guaranteed, you're coming back, you're not going to find your money, no matter what system you're using, including my system. This is not marketing here. Including my system, you cannot put that system and go somewhere and come back and find your 10,000 become 100,000. This is not going to happen here, but I'm sure there is some other people can tell you what you want to listen. They cannot deliver, but they tell you what you want to hear, but not in here. I will not tell you that. I will tell you if you're not good enough, you're not going to make it. Simple as that. So we closed here position. We'll bring something down. We are trying to take the NASDAQ scalping. And The CL is, this is a re-entry point on the CL, guys. This is a re-entry point on the CL again. So it's not a short. There is no short on the CL. On the Nasdaq, we can break even. The white chart is coming from the right upper corner from the. It seems like we're gonna close it. So we broke even. This is the secret, guys. You break even immediately on any kind of trade, and then at least you can relax if this market turn around on you. And it's gonna happen today and tomorrow and next year. If the market turn against you, at least you're not gonna have a losing trade in here. Trust me, plenty days the market is gonna go against you, and you have to be careful. This is the way it is, guys, with the trading. There is no way out of it. Not in this lifetime anyway. Reality. Okay, there we go. We didn't get anything out of it. Okay, folks, that's all what we have right now. We cover what's there is in the market. Not much going on. And as we said, the CL, it was a re-entry point. And wasn't a re-entry point. There is no short. The market came in exactly where it's supposed to be. And most likely is going to climb to target 2, and it was done. The CL. From now to 12 o'clock, this is the only thing you're going to see out of the CL. You're not going to see wisdom in there. The market almost hit the target, come back to the support line, and probably because those target 2 is between 11 and 12, and probably by 11 o'clock they hit this target here and kiss the CL goodbye. It's finished. So right now we still have those short position on the ES and the YM. There is nothing we can do. There is no movement in the market. We cannot do miracle. On the scalper, we are testing. Please do not request to send you the file to our members. It's not ready. This is the first trade on the CL. This is where we have done some update on the CL, the scalper, and we hit the target. I don't remember the number, but you can go back to the video and see the number. And now we are going. I'm testing it, so I can extend the target much further, but I'm testing it, so I'm leaving it straight out of the box. This is straight out of the box, without any optimization or adjustment or anything. I'm testing it as it is, straight out of the box. I did not modify anything in it. So what it is I'm trying to see how it is handling the market and the chop market. This is what is not when. So I'm trying to see how is handling it, and I'm not using any filter on this. So I'm very sure once we add all those filters on it, it's gonna be in much better position than what it is now. But now I'm leaving it on the loose for 1 minute, and to see how the upgrade algorithm is handling the market. But then we adjust it probably next Monday on our webinar. We will be covering that, and we will show you how to adjust it. But what I have seen so far, guys, today is my first try on it. Took it straight out of the box, trying to see it without adjusting anything on it, and trying to see how it is handling. And it seems like it is doing very well. And what I notice is if you start it around 9:30, most likely, and you have a civilized target, then most likely you can achieve your target. Most likely you will achieve your target. So, and that without even using any filter, just straight out of the box. So this is a very impressive update we have done on the C scalper. And then, of course, I will be testing it the whole week before it's sent out. So it's not going to be, and don't get cute with me and tell me, send me the file so I will test it with you. We tried that before. And then we open a unlimited support. People did not know how to install it. Sam come and send us somebody to install it for us, and then there we go. We generated 8 hours support because somebody said, I will test it for you. Thank you very much. We will test it by ourselves. I think we are capable of doing this. And we thank you for your time. But I would like you to concentrate on your work and let us do the test. And we don't need to come and generate 8 hours today work to come and do the installation for you. And every 2 minutes, Sam, 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 Sam. So we can live without it, and we can test it. And when we are done, we send it out. So thank you, anyone right now on the Skype set. Send it to me, and I will help you testing it. Thank you for your help. Take care of your trade, and let us do our business. Thank you very much. So right now, on this trade here, we nailed $500 on that trade. I don't know if you can see it. 562.50 on that trade, and we will see if we are going to go with it more on the ES, this one here, and see if it's going to hit the target. On the pullback, as you see from the CL, when we had re-entry, look at this, it's coming straight to it. And the scalper already picked up that trade to the long side, and as you see, we are coming straight to the target on 39.42, and you kiss the CL goodbye. There is nothing left. And it seems like they're going to keep playing with you until we are between 11 and 12. And then they're going to hit the target 2, because the target 2 and 1, normally they hit between 11 and 12. Target 3, you don't want to deal with the target 3. So for the guy is trading from between 10 and 12, your concern is about target 1 and target 2. Most of the time, this target 1 and 2 is between 11 and 12 they hit. And on Friday, they hit on the first 2 hours. On Friday, they get it early. And it's already in the system, so the system can update itself. You don't need to do any drawing or anything to it, and the system can figure it out. And there's 2 systems in there, one for the short, one for the long, and they are working separately. As we see here, on the scalper already pick up there we go. Here it is right in front of you, the scalper. So tell me which part you cannot make money in it. The part you cannot make money in it, that if you don't know what you're doing. And the YM right now, on the NASDAQ, we didn't make any money on the NASDAQ. We just broke even. A few minutes ago, you can go back. We didn't make any money. We just had a break even. Welcome to trading, and we didn't earn anything out of the NASDAQ. You win some, you lose some. And now what we are doing, because this market not moving, we're going to break even immediately on all the market. We either going to walk away with money, or we're going to walk away with a banana. So this is welcome to trading. There's nothing we can do about it. Sometimes you cannot bake the cake and eat it at the same time. So this is how it is with the trading. So right now we only have on the swing trading the YM is still in the short position, and this one we walked away from it, and now we walked away from the ES. It's changing direction on us, and the CL we barely gonna make this last trade on the ES. We are taking 5 minutes, and we will be right back. Thank you very much. You know, guys, look how the market is really struggling. Immediately, you can spot it from the scalpers. You can see you have to. There is no way out of it. You can close your eye, but it's not going to change the fact. If we look at the scalper on the market analyzer, it is most of it in red, you know, and nothing I can do about it. Most of it is in red, and as you see right now, there is a lot of new signals start coming up. By the way, for the ones on the YouTube, you are getting a delay, few seconds, depends on I think the YouTube, because we have a zero delay, but for the guy is on the YouTube, you're gonna have a few second delay, and I cannot prevent that. But the guy have the system. They are ahead of those guys, the non-members, with a live. But for the guys don't have the system, you are a few seconds behind us. As you see from the scalper, the market is a really struggling market today, and as we see what happened on the ES, we still struggling between the projection at 31.31 all day long and the resistance around 31.43.50, and the lower one is 31.38.75. So if we look from when we started this morning on the ES, is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and is trying to break those area here, and it's gonna be way hard to break all those area on the ES. When it can be clear to start taking trades on the ES, it's not gonna be clear until we see the ES above the 31.46.65. Until then, it's going to be short, so you have to think short. As an example here, the C scalper we have modified is taking a long trade, and he is not going to make it. Look at this. It's not going to make it. I'll be surprised if he's going to make that trade. So, one of the things also, when you see an auto trade get in a struggle, you can immediately close that position, and the auto trade is not going to get off. It's not going to turn off. It's going to stay, but it's going to close that position and stay armed for another trade. So I immediately spot this auto trade right now on the C scalper is a struggling market in here, and we have 4 contracts. You do not go on a full 4 contracts if you don't know what you're doing. You take a micro account 4 contracts, or if you are you wanted to auto trade, maybe if you are using the C scalper, you take 1 contract, but you don't go on a full speed with 4 contract and you don't know what you're doing. You're gonna hit a disaster here. Does not matter if you have $1 million account or $100,000 account or $5,000 account. I strongly advise you to start with micro account, at least for 3-4 weeks. So, because during this period here, those 3-4 weeks you're going live with, you're going to be making a lot of mistakes. And this is the best place to have a micro account on the ES, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones. And when you make a mistake, it's not going to be an expensive mistake. We all make mistakes. Until today, I make mistakes. You cannot avoid from not making mistake in the trading. Being tired, reading it wrong. Sometimes we make mistakes like anything else in this life. And I strongly advise every amateur trader to go on a micro account despite the total amount of money you have in your account, because then you will learn there is a big difference. If you lose $50, you can stomach that, but if you lose $500, it's going to be hard on everyone. So strongly recommended to start on a micro account despite what kind of knowledge you have to start with. You see how it is. I don't want to bring the end of the night. I don't want to bring down the charts what made and forget to show. I want to know why that auto trade is struggling on that trade. Is it the auto trade or is it the market? You know, and I'm using now. We are testing the C scalper without any filters, straight out of the box, and it is amazing. I can see we close one trade, but we still have a problem with the other three, and it can go either direction in that area here. So right now, if we look at the technical side on the ES, we have a re-entry point at 31.41.25, and there we go. Bang, we got a losing trade. And this is heavy. So you should not see just the winning trade. You should see the losing trade as well. And I knew it is not going to do it before the start. So this is what when you see the market is in trouble, you can close position or direct the auto trade long only or short only. And you have to do that. You have to do that. Sometimes you have to interfere to get to protect your money. So right now there is not much to do, guys. So what I will do here on the first column here on the left, this is the swing trade, and you will see it says a new signal and buy or sell, and it gives you the entry and the target. And also on the scalper, on the first column here, it tells you a new signal, and like right now, a sell signal. On the YM, it gives you the number, and it gives you the target, and you're very welcome to follow it as long as we're not responsible for you. 26362 as an entry on the YM, and 26277 is the target. So I don't know what you want to do with it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. We're trying to help here. But please do not blame us on any kind of or type of a trade. We're not responsible for your decisions. Any decision you make in the market, whether you are a member or non-member, it is your decision, it's not us. So guys, you're very welcome to follow those signals as much as you want. and I will try to stay as much as I can. And if I see anything good, I will tell you. But this is how the market is right now. Welcome to trade, and nothing I can do about it. So I'm gonna stay quiet. There's no problem with the sound, but I'm gonna stay quiet. And you're very welcome to make a decision on your own. I think we have done a pretty good job today. All right, guys. Wish you best luck. Okay, guys, there is not much to do anymore, and I want to say, wish you happy trading, and we will see you on Thursday. Thank you very much, and wish you a pleasant day.